are some tips to get you started with these quick and cushy slippers. When we're doing our first round into the magic circle, we want to be able to pull this first loop up to the height at least of a single crochet. Give yourself a little bit more room if needed. This will help you get back into the stitch on this next round when we continue to work in the split stitch manner. So we're working these as single crochet, but we're bringing that first loop up higher, yarning over and pulling through both loops. Once we get as many as we need into that magic circle, I don't close all the way. I recommend that you do not close all the way. This will give us some space on that next round to get in between those stitches. Now to join, I want to go ahead and join to the split stitch. Instead of joining right here, join right in between these two V-looking lines. So insert your hook in between there, and then on the back side your hook will come through underneath this back bar. So see where my hook comes through? Then you'll yarn over and pull through and pull this pretty tight. That helps you hide your seam. Now I'm not going to close this still. I'm going to do the chain one to start my next round, and I'm also going to pull that chain one pretty tight. This helps hide that seam and keep it straight. Now I will do my first 2 stitches into that first split stitch, and I will do it right in the exact same spot to where I joined. Be sure to pull up that first loop to the right height, yarn over and pull through 2, and now my second one will go right back into where we just worked. That way we get the 2 split stitches into 1. And then on our next stitch, same thing. Still work in that split stitch manner for the rest of the pattern until you get to that cuff. Now I'm working around round 3, and I want you to be careful not to pull these stitches too tight. If you notice it's really hard to get your hook into the stitch, then it's too tight. Loosen your tension and be sure to pull this up farther than you are if it is too tight. That will give you more space on the next round to easily insert your hook into that stitch. Now on this last one, when I'm going to join, I want to still join to that first stitch in the round, but join to that split stitch space, and then pull that slip stitch tightly. Chain 1, pull that tight again, and then continue with your next round. At this point, I will go ahead and pull that magic circle tight and close it. I've got enough going on now that it's pretty good to close that. Keep on working. You got this. Notice when you're doing the split stitch that you should be able to work your stitches just as fast as you would be able to do any other stitch. Your hook should be able to insert into each stitch easily.